Hi lovelies, and welcome back to another TikTok video. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel and here is Ballistic Juice. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get into the video. So guys, you know this video that's been going on TikTok and internet where TARAji was, explaining and, trying to tell us why she actually want to quit in, acting, or because, black or females are being paid less than white, people, like white female, and they, as the black people, actually work more than these people that has been paid more. And this actually got internet, talking. And I came across this particular video by this, well, I call him an Hispanic man. He's trying to say otherwise. He's trying to shut up TARAji, guys. I was just able to put up his stage, as well as my favorite TikToker, who happens to be, Thomas. He actually put him in his place. Guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please don't leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever, guys. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's get into the video.
So TARAji P. Henson, an African-American actress, is making waves right now because she is talking about the pay disparity between black actresses and white actresses. And her issue is, although she's making millions, she wants more.
I'm just tired of working so hard. I hear people go, "You work a lot." Yeah. I'll have to. Where's my raise? I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary. And almost had to walk away from Color Purple.
And not only is she not having it, but she is deciding to come to the public to display or expose the pay disparity within Hollywood. Now, here's my thing. I do like TARAji P. Henson. I've seen her work. I've watched her work. She's a great actress. No issues with her whatsoever. But something feels kind of tone deaf about this message, especially living in the times that we are living in within this country, where inflation is crazy high, people are struggling with groceries or gas or trying to get both. And the reason why I say this is because the average American, if they have their full degree, will make up to $50,000 to $74,000 a year. Most Americans don't have their full college degree, so most make around $30,000 to maybe $50,000 if they're lucky. Now, some of you may say, "Well, Chuck, you're not black. She's talking to black Americans. It's not your fight. It's not your struggle. She ain't directing this at you. Mind your business." Okay. The average African-American home makes around $46,000 a year. $46,000. So again, my point is that it is tone deaf of this very wealthy woman making six figures a year, complaining, even if it's just to black people in this country, complaining that she's not making the millions that she wants. She's only making a fraction of those millions. And she's saying there's two people who make maybe 10% of what she makes. And she makes that in a month. Are you seeing the issue here? Are you seeing why it's kind of tone deaf? I'm not saying that her argument is not strong. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be fighting for more pay. I'm not saying that there isn't a pay disparity between black and white actresses. I'm not saying any of that. But what I'm saying is take that fight to Hollywood. Take that fight to your lawyers. Take that fight with your other celebrity friends who are also making millions of dollars. Why don't you guys come together and do something about it? But coming to average Americans to complain on stage that you're not making $5 million, you're making $2 million, even though what you make a year is what most Americans can only dream of making within 5 years, that math is not mathing. The fact that you're expecting people to make a GoFundMe for you, I'm sorry. But I think most Americans, black or white, are more focused on putting food on their table, working overtime to try and pay the bills. The last thing on their mind is crying over a rich, wealthy celebrity who makes six figures. I mean, I'm just saying. You may not like what I'm saying, but you know it's true. Wants more.
Curly Boy Chuck, is this you? You're about to try to silence a black woman talking about her issue, aren't you? Yeah, you're about to put your foot in your mouth. And then I'm going to help you unlodge that foot and put it somewhere else. But first things first. Who is this TERAJI person you speak of? Because if you're going to talk about Taraji P. Henson, at least spell her name correctly. There should have been a red flag right there that you're about to go left. But I'm here to help you get back to center. Let's get it.
But she is deciding to come to the public to display or expose the pay disparity within Hollywood. Now, here's my thing. I do like Taraji P. Henson. I've seen her work. I've watched her work. She's a great actress. No issues with her whatsoever. But something feels kind of tone deaf about this message, especially living in the times that we are living in within this country.
There's always a but, isn't there? Always a but to take away the pseudo compliments you give a person prior to it when you start to delve into how you actually feel about them. See, you believe that she should just shut up and act because the state of the country, it's hard times for certain people. Well, it's always been hard times for black women, and it never fails. Someone like you will always tell someone that looks like us when it is appropriate to speak out or stand up for ourselves. But you had more to say. Continue.
Inflation is crazy high. People are struggling with groceries or gas or trying to get both. And the reason why I say this is because the average American, if they have their full degree, will make up to $50,000 to $74,000 a year. Most Americans don't have their full college degree, so most make around $30,000 to maybe $50,000 if they're lucky.
I think you all have the same Reef4 family tree, and you all are all missing listening comprehension skills and probably reading comprehension skills also. But I digress, because none of that gaslighting you just engaged in had anything to do with the disparity that Taraji P. Henson was talking about in her field between her and white actresses of the same background. And it never fails. There's always some non-white person telling black people, especially black women, when they should speak and why they should be quiet. Now, you had this point in your video where you should have listened to yourself and shut the hell up.
Now, some of you may say, well, Chuck, you're not black. She's talking to black Americans. It's not your fight. It's not your struggle. She ain't directing this at you. Mind your business. Okay. The average African-American home makes around $46,000 a year. $46,000. So again, my point is that it is tone deaf of this very wealthy woman making six figures a year, complaining, even if it's just to black people in this country, complaining that she's not making the millions that she wants. She's only making a fraction of those millions. And she's saying there's two people who make maybe 10% of what she makes. And she makes that in a month. Are you seeing the issue here? Are you seeing why it's kind of tone deaf? I'm not saying that her argument is not strong. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be fighting for more pay. I'm not saying that there isn't a pay disparity between black and white actresses.
Now, I hate it when you pseudo-intellectual types hop on Beyonce's internet and try to throw some facts and figures up to address something a black person said when you don't even know what you're talking about. That clearly says the median household income, not the average household income. So that means you don't know the difference between median household income and average household income. But I digress. And in the words of my friend King Lion, but you knew that, right? And I understand you adjacent alabaster biscuit troglodyte individuals are always championing and campaigning for the award of white supremacy glizzy swallower of the year. That's why you found yourself seeing a black woman talking about her situation and decided to basically tell her to shut up and act. See, black women don't care about the status or the economic status of this country at any given time because they have always been at the bottom of it. So whenever they have a platform and they speak out, they're not just speaking out for themselves, they're speaking out for all black women. Now, understand this. We didn't call you. Don't come unless you're called. Now, this time, you'll get away with a dismissal. Next time, I'm just going to cuss you out. Have the day you deserve.
Like, seriously, do you know this movie that was called Hidden Figures? This is where TARAji actually played this role. Like, she was actually, working. I would advise you guys to go see this movie, Hidden Figures, Hidden Figures, Hidden Figures. Go see this movie. I've actually seen that movie, and she explained, like, that movie actually explained everything TARAji was trying to say. Like, a lot of, people of color in the entertainment industry are paid lesser than most of these white people, most of these white, counterparts or white actresses or actors, especially, black women in the acting industry. And this movie actually explained everything she is saying. And I think that was the last movie she acted, or what was the last movie she acted? You can just leave it in the comment section if you could remember. Like, this movie particular, she was dressed, and she was all wet and all of that. She came into the office and all wetty and all of that, where the boss actually asked her why she was all wetty and all of that. She decided to tell them that, okay, we are working here and there is some toilet that was meant for clear people, and there is no toilet that is meant for people of color, and she has to walk across to go ease herself before coming back. And she have to act that part of the movie, and with all the parts, she been the lead to that role. And after everything, do you believe that she will be paid less than other people that were just sitting down and looking at her, like other crew members were just paid higher than her? And this woman, decided to come out here to just dash out her frustration in the movie industry on how underpaid they are. Sometimes when these people are paid, like, so person made a particular amount of money, let me just assume a 10 million naira amount in this particular movie, do you think that figure is going into their account? She also have a career. Like, there was an interview I actually saw. She was explaining how this 10 figure of a thing. She was like, okay, when some people made, like, when some people, like, maybe bloggers trying to, like, celebrity made 10 figures in this movie, and a lot of people think that this 10 figure is directly going into their account without them realizing that in that 10 figure it's lesser than like 5 figure or even 4 figure is what is actually going into their own personal pocket. The other 6 figures are for crew members, what have you. She actually explained it in this interview, and she was calling out, like, because she stopped working, like, acting for a while, and a lot of people were like, why she not working? And she decided to come out here to air her own frustration, how black actresses or black women are underpaid, and they are actually the ones that work more. White people that don't even do the actual work earn more than them. This woman is in her frustration. And the reason why she decided to just go down low for a while, or maybe she just actually stopped acting. And my wannabe pick me Hispanic man decided to, like, okay, she's being dramatic, everybody's suffering, like, you are earning, like, this person is earning, but she's not earning what she was supposed to earn. She's not earning according to what she tashed out there. And some people that has not worked half of what she has worked on decided to earn more than her. And you are here telling us that she's been, you're not bringing out figures. I don't even know where you bring out those figures. And she should be grateful. Like, what happens to those people that is not working at a rate in which she is working and earning more than her? Like, can you hear yourself right now? So what happened to those people? Why wouldn't those people earn according to what they work? So why would you work less and you will be paid higher than this person that is working more, giving all and all? like the sleepless nights, sacrifices, everything, your person, everything, and at the end of the day, you are paid less than those people that is just a passerby. Those people that will just say hi, or like, how would you feel? How would you feel like, when you don't wear the shoes, you wouldn't know where it's hurting. Like, it's the person that wears the shoes that know where it's hurting. So you, this Hispanic man, I don't just know why you are bent on like trying to silence someone to have decided to speak her truth. They have decided to tell the world why she thinks she's quitting, or why she feel that she want to go into, resting for a while. I don't know why you are being bothered. I don't know why you are just, trying to like bring up figures and trying to like paint it as if she's not grateful, or maybe that everybody's suffering. Like, yeah, everybody's suffering. Like, why not just, if you know you're not going to pay, if you're not going to pay for hard work, then reduce this hard work and pay according to what you have been offered to. Don't expect somebody to give you all and all, and in the return you tell the person that, oh my god, there's inflection everywhere. So you just, if there is inflection everywhere and you just have to manage, then let's just do the managing skills. I want to give you all my skills, everything, ability, all my strength, trying to deprive myself of so many things, all because I want to do sacrifices for you. Why people that are just sleeping make as much? Like just reason it. Just put yourself in her shoes. Just try to actually think about it. Like, seriously. When the savage, stitched this video, I was like, oh my goodness, I hope this guy actually saw this video, because he put him in his place. Guys, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think. Do you think that TARAji has the right to, express herself and tell the reason why she have, decided to stay on the low right now, and try to let the world know that, oh my god, we the black people are actually suffering in this industry and we are underpaid? Why the people that are not even bringing a lot into the table are being paid much? Guys, why not leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think. And do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for educational and informative purposes, guys. So please share this video, subscribe to my channel if you've not done that already, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video.